Listen carefully. Translation not found.
In May 1999, I returned home from Russia after living there nearly 5 years. Many things changed in that time. One of the biggest changes was the internet. My family was going to meet me at the airport. My sister Tina wanted to give me a warm welcome. She found a translation website on the internet and typed in, "Welcome home, Cole." She then printed the translated phrase onto about 20 colored papers. She made welcome home signs in Russian. My plane finally landed. I was happy to be home. The first thing I saw was my family. They looked excited. They were waving something. My sister came to me first. She gave me a big hug and pointed proudly to her posters. "Isn't that great?" she said. The sign said, "Translation not found."
Listen carefully.
Hello, UFOs.
Many people don't believe in UFOs. However, there are many stories about people who have seen UFOs. One of these stories was reported in Holland, Michigan, on March 8, 1994. In the story, people said that they saw strange objects in the sky. There were lights of red, blue, green, and white. They also said the objects were moving very fast and in strange directions. 911 operators got many calls about the strange lights. About 300 people called 911 that night. Some of them were even police officers. Major Cooper, an ex-astronaut, believes in UFOs. In 1951, he was piloting a jet over West Germany. He saw UFOs that day. He said they looked like saucer-shaped discs. He said, "I believe that these extraterrestrials are visiting our planet from other planets." Most astronauts don't want to talk about UFOs. But in 1951, I saw many of them. They were different sizes. Do UFOs exist or not? Are there aliens on other planets? Maybe someday we'll get the answers.
Listen carefully.
Mark time, mark.
Tat, 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 tat. Tat, 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 tat. "Mark time, mark!" shouted Jimmy, the conductor of our marching band, from the bandstand. "Huh? What?" I said, and raised my head above my trombone. "Not you, Mark," Jimmy yelled. "Geez," he sighed, "every time." Shoot, I did it again. It's not my fault, actually. I mean, my name is Mark, too. I know I should be used to it. Well, I'm not. I have heard Mark time 1,000 times a day. Whenever I hear Mark, I answer. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not complaining. I love my marching band. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. "Mark! Mark!" Jimmy yelled. "Oh, what?" I said. I was caught off guard again. "Oh, so now you don't respond," said Jimmy. "You're on your left foot and everyone else is on his right."
Listen carefully.
All that glitters is not gold.
In ancient Olympics, the first prize was an olive wreath. Winners wore it on their heads. Then they hung the wreath out on the door. The wreath said a champion lived there. Nowadays, there are no olive wreaths. Instead, winners get a gold medal. By the way, the gold medal is no longer real gold. Even the first gold medals were silver. People thought gold was inferior to silver then. The medals were changed to gold in 1904 at the St. Louis Games. The gold medals, however, were changed to silver once more because gold was expensive and scarce. The last pure gold medals were given out in 1912. Today, Olympic medals must meet strict requirements. A gold medal must be a minimum of 2.5 inches wide and 1/8 inches thick. The main form of it must be made of silver and coated with pure gold. Silver medals are made of silver. Bronze medals are made of, well, bronze.
Listen carefully. A Hollywood dream come true.
Christina Aguilera's story is a Hollywood dream come true. Everyone knows her face, recognizes her voice, and loves her music. She says that she always wanted to be a famous singer. Well, it looks like her dream came true. Her father was in the military, so Christina and her family moved around a lot. Her mother was a violinist and pianist. Christina and her mother used to tour Europe with an orchestra. Maybe all that made Christina the superstar she is today. Christina first began performing in school talent shows. At age 10, Christina sang the national anthem at a hockey game. And then at age 12, she was on the new Mickey Mouse Club TV show. On the same show were other future stars, including Britney Spears and Justin Timberlake. 2 years later, Christina traveled overseas to study music. She recorded a duet, All I Wanna Do, with the Japanese pop star Kaizo Nakanishi. And then she returned to the States in early 1998. Christina finally got her big break. She was invited to record a song for the Disney film Mulan. The song was a hit. She became very popular after that. Good for you, Christina.
Listen carefully.
David Beckham bio.
He is famous for scoring big goals for England. He is also married to Victoria, an ex-member of the Spice Girls. Who is he? He's David Beckham. Let's take a closer look at Beckham, one of soccer's most famous faces. Soccer has always been important in his life. He used to play soccer for hours when he was a kid. Beckham and his father kicked the ball until it was dark, so he never did very well at school. Beckham left school when he was 16. He went to play soccer for Manchester United's junior team. Beckham played his first pro game for Manchester 2 years later. In 1996, he became a regular with the team. He was also one of the most popular players in England. He helped his team win an FA Cup and a Premier Division title in the same year. In 2002, David Beckham helped England advance to the quarterfinals of the World Cup of Soccer in Korea and Japan. England lost to Brazil, though.